Right, off to the Weald. I've got to reprovision. I need to stop doing that. Also, we're going to need to do a long mission with the antiquarian just to get some money. Cash is getting a touch low. Well, I didn't vote for it. You don't vote for kings? Why'd you become king then?
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Actually, this is wrong. It's the I need the slower speed on Justifer. Which actually kind of works because he does need the hit point buffing. Wait, so he's speed 7, she's speed 6. Okay, that's not right now. That's gonna screw up his ability to use Duelist Advance. Okay, so let's change Duelist Advance to Pistol Shot then. Or we remove Grape Shot for Pistol Shot. He's not gonna use Point Blank then, is he? Yeah, he can choose to use Duelist Advance, but the problem is now Pistol Shot and Duelist Advance are essentially being used for the same thing. They're both used to target position 4. Onward. Oh, for goodness sake, I've left the stream. Literally the worst. Hashtag production value. Sorry about that, guys. What a nerd. Okay, so I need to change... Oh, never mind. The setup is correct. Yeah, never mind.
A singular strike.
Thanks for pointing that out, guys.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, love the damage. Do I need the carcass? Not particularly. It's just extra food, but yeah, why not? It's a short mission. I'm actually going to back up because there's no need to use our spades, shovels I mean, on these obstacles. The fights are going to be a lot more tough. Old Tree, does this take anti-venom or bandage? It's one of the two. I think it's anti-venom. It's the one with the spider webs that takes the bandage. As I suspected. This takes bandages.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh, Frothing Madman. Cultist Enchantress. See, now actually... Okay, so, alright, so here we go. So this is why, instead of... Okay, this is not optimal. I should switch out Grape Shot for Pistol Shot, so that I can select position 4. Because if I Duelist Advance now, fine, I've hit position 4, but then I can't Iron Swan position 4. Can I open Vein? I can only Grape Shot. Yeah, this isn't that good. I need to change that. But let's disorient the Enchantress. Sky Spaghetti? Yes. And he dodges the... Yeah, he's got 29 dodge. I should actually be... You see? Yep, I should... Okay. I should be using the cultist to mark him, just to remove some of that dodge. These madmen are the worst. That's a lot of stress. Fuck. He should bleed to death now. The cultist, I mean. Let's see, so 2 and 4 hit points. No, it'll take 2 more turns. Need a bit more damage there. He got 4 turns of that off. 3 turns, that's way too much. God, that was a screw up on my part.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ah, look at all the stress. Also, the flagellant would be a good person to take out here with all his bleeds. They've got 50% protection, these nerds. Man, this is the worst. My neighbors are making dinner or something and it smells amazing. It's just wafting in through my open window now. Cruel. So I think actually I'll switch out Duelist Advance for Pistol Shot. I definitely want the bleeds against these type of guys. And actually for Francia, I probably should have leveled up her bleed abilities. 2 over 3, that's a bit high. Do we have Battlefield Medicine? Yes we do. I'll just stun him.
Onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh right, it's only room battles and there aren't that many more room battles to do. I kind of feel like I still want to be able to hit multiples. Yeah, an open vein is just a good skill. Okay, that's fine. So if there are any more battles, they aren't room battles.
Now it must be carried home.
We've been quite lucky in that we haven't run into any gargoyles yet, or any of the really nasty veteran stuff. But there's a ways to go yet. This is anti-venom. Ooh, look at that casual blue occultist item. Holy crap. We're not going to need the shovels, but I might want them to remove horror. We don't really have... How can I maximize here? I definitely want the onyx and the jade actually. Let's just risk the negative debuffs then of these events. Accept the skeleton key. I'm still hoping we might actually hit a secret door. And these torches I should use. Oh, here we go. Slavering ghoul. Surprised though. Start stacking the bleeds. Shit's about to get real. Also, I should really look at what skills lower protection, because there's a fair amount of enemies that actually have plus protection. Great dodge there. Got another great dodge there. Well done, team. We need 9 damage here. Grape shot's not going to do it. Let's just keep bleeding. So So 19 minus 6 is 13. You just finish this guy off. There you go.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Decisive pummeling.
Hey, get bled. That went well.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Is this locked? Left luggage has a lock on it.
Wealth beyond measure.
We don't need to go through here.
Foolhardy alike.
Back it up, team. Back it up. So at least now with this setup we can hit position 4 reliably, which is good. Just the speed numbers are off. I actually need Antonius to go before Justifer so that he can vulnerability hex and mark, because I think this is extra damage against marked. Yeah, damage versus marked. Shovel. Yes. Again, let's take a quick second to organize here. We'll keep that. We'll keep that. I'm just ordering in order of how much it's worth. So the stuff on the left we'll get rid of first. The food we can get rid of first. Plus damage. That's actually worth like 2,000 gold. I don't see us using it ever because the cultist's job is to heal and to pump out the occasional marked status effect on an enemy. Come on, secret passage. Nope. So here's an old trick. Control Shift to snuff out torch to get the increased loot from searching the sack. It doesn't really help, but it helps a little bit. And that's it. Good quick little mission. Good first little foray into the Weald.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
Spotted fever, that sucks.
A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
So for the courtyard, I will choose to go for it once I get like something like this that I particularly want. So this is for a bounty hunter. Move skill chance, bleed skill chance, accuracy ranged weapons, crypt versus marked. That's pretty good. And I like the bounty hunter because it's very good for taking down bosses. But I want something that's either going to affect an arbalester or a grave robber, which is generally the classes I like to have when I take down bosses. Warrior's bracer is pretty good. What do we have here? Another short one in the Weald. Speed versus bloodsuckers, stun versus bloodsuckers. That's not very good. Healing is amazing for the sacred scroll. I've had the chance for this before actually, and I think I chose not to go for it because the Vestal will currently use the Tome of Holy Healing, which is 25 as opposed to 33. But this gives you less speed and less damage, but also less stress. But this is, so basically what's worse? The less skill chance, the less speed, the less damage. Actually, this is probably better. The Sacred Scroll's better. Let's do that. So kill the Sodden Crew. So I'm trying to remember what do you need to take down the Sodden Crew. I think we want plenty of damage over time. So first of all, let's go by... we'll take out Grey Girl. And I think we want... Let's take a look at the healers. If anybody have anything that'll help them in the coves, we'll take them out. Warren's Weald. Not really. Okay, I don't think it matters then. I think we can take Stephanos out. And who else? It's only a medium. bleed characters aren't very good. And level 0 is a bit low to take on a boss. The Bosco seems like a good option. The Doggy Hunter. We need a position 1 though. And I think Jungian is fine because we can cure his bulimic by using Grey Girl, Leech's ability. Okay, that's fine. That'll do. I think I'm actually going to give the plus Blight skill chance for this fight because I'm going to want Grey Girl to really be able to hit that sodden crew over and over. Actually, I don't want to give her this plus stress from the Ancestors map. How about you? Okay, hit points maximum. Nice, scouting chance in Cove, awesome. Maybe he should carry the map then. Trap disarm, scouting chance. So he's got 35% scouting chance. And accuracy for his melee skills. Accuracy for your range skills, which is the 2 biting chances. Your hit points are a touch though. Let's go for Health Stone. That's fine. That's fine. Let's quickly make sure everybody is skilled and armored up. You're going to heal. You're going to Sky Spaghetti. You are going to debuff, certainly. This doesn't lower protection, does it? No. Maybe Hands from the Abyss? No. Ah yes, there's plenty of Eldritch. It'll be Eldritch Stab. That's the skill we're going to want. Yes. You need to be position 3 then. Just bear that in mind. So Grey Girl will be position 4, which is fine because she won't be using Incision. She'll be using mostly Poison and stunning the back line and healing the bleeds that will get inflicted on us. Excellent, Bosco. Do you need Cry Havoc? I don't think so. Ooh, we'll take Target Whistle because that lowers protection. Finally a skill that lowers protection. God, it never ceases to amaze me how good this frickin' Houndsmaster is. Let's take a look-see and make sure that you have... Yep, that's the skills you need. Next, Grey Girl. Healing, health received. That's fine. Stephnos. Prevents nighttime ambush is pretty good, but with the Houndsmaster we don't really need it. And these are the skills I want there, so that's fine. Right, let's get out there. Let's go take down the sodden crew. One last check of the items. Yep, correct. So we'll need 3 antivenoms. Bandages. I'm trying to think. Nothing actually interacts with bandages. And we've got you to heal bleeding, so that's fine. Skeleton Key will take 2. Medicinal Herbs will take 4. Shovels will take 4. Holy Water, just the 1. Laudanum, nothing actually inflicts horror, so that's fine. We'll take the standard 8 torches. I'll make it 10 torches. And then the standard 20 food for a medium run. Right, let's get him.
Prying eyes had become a nuisance along the old road, and so I undertook to receive my most curious deliveries by way of marine shipments. A sheltered jetty was accessible by a narrow stone stair off the back of the manor, and a discreet system of pulleys could hoist even the heaviest prizes up the rock face from a securely tied dinghy below.
Oh my word, we were just talking about audiobooks. How come we haven't thought about finding out which audiobooks have been narrated by Wayne June?
The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
I mean, can you imagine like a totally badass dark fantasy being narrated by this guy? Oh! Nerdgasm. Wait, are you going to use the pull skill? No, you're going to use vulnerability hex. Can one of you Google real quick? Check if Wayne June has done any audiobooks. Because if he has, oh man, I want to listen to that. Please be empty. Oh, it's not empty. Hopefully the double poison plus sky spaghetti combo should be enough to take the back line out. And of course his damage is buffed, so that's why I like to be able to stun him. Oh hell yeah, good job.
Another one falls.
Annihilated.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Archie. Good bleed resisting.
Masterfully executed.
Yeah, I should actually be using the Hound's Whistle to remove his protection.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Come on, we're gonna hit a secret passage in this dungeon. I can feel it, and I'm gonna save the skeleton key for that. Yeah, these little preliminary battles before the boss fight should be fairly easy, because everyone here except for Bosco is 3 and 3. Oh, the big fishman, yeah, but hell, we've got target whistle, so lowers protection by 22. What I'm not looking forward to is coming here on the veteran levels and having to deal with those horrible crabs. God, those things are a nightmare to deal with. That I want to get rid of. Obsessed with the paranormal really sucks. Okay, so Jungian. Come on. Soft, okay. Not the one we wanted to get removed, but oh well. Guys, what is this? Eating too much.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
So we'll keep moving on now until the torch hits 0, and then we'll camp. But really, I want to make sure I'm within 4 battles of the boss, because I want the combat buffs to be with us for the final fight. Good dodging. Do we just stab or do we sky spaghetti? I think just stab. Yeah. Duck yours, do me a favor, jump onto Google and see if Wayne June has narrated any audiobooks. Five hit points, 5 poison. Excellent. That should be... Okay, I thought that was poison, never mind. I was going to say enough to kill it, but it's definitely dead. These two are definitely dead. Good, they're all going to bleed to death.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Some HP Lovecraft. Ooh. To check that out. Okay, we get a second swing at trying to remove paranormania. Like yours, I've got links Can't be posted. Just message it. Message the link to Skolda or myself, and I'll paste it. Plague for these two at the back, I reckon. Sky Spaghetti. 5 hit points, 4 hit points. Good, so they're both dead. I have to have Nightbot stop all links because otherwise you get random bots coming in and just posting, "Ooh, come to my Instagram page, see pictures of boobies." There are so many horrible bots on Twitch.
The enemy crumbles.
Oh, within one hit point.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, so auto search, narrator, Wayne June. Okay, good man. Thank you. I think it's time to, oh man, it's time to camp because I need to open up space in inventory, but no. I think we'll come back for this. Let's go straight for the boss fight. It's quiet, you guys. It's too quiet. I don't like it. Something bad. Oh, enough with the food. I'm so glad we got that extra food. And in fact, if we come across a fish carcass, it's probably a good idea. Here we go. To treat it with herbs to get extra food out of it. Ooh. Although the slippery boots are not great. That's actually pretty much junk, really. Always use riposte against these bandits. So many of them, in fact all of them, have abilities that hit multiple of your guys, and then it'll always proc riposte. Get stunned, nerd.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. A singular strike.
I should probably use the dog treats, or at least one of them. Oh, good shot.
Not dissuade the sharpened blade.
I'm gonna leave all of the stuff, and I'm gonna grab this on the way back. I'm gonna grab all the stuff on the way back. We just don't have inventory space for it now. Inventory space is at such a premium. I'm pretty confident we can camp in this room because the Sodden crew will be in one of these two chambers, and it'll be within 4 battles for sure. Can I please find the fucking secret door already?
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable, rats in a maze.
We got 4 left. I kind of want to go for scouting chance because I'm pretty sure as we come through here we'll get another chance for it to maybe proc and give us the secret chamber.
The light, the promise of safety.
Ew! Drowned thralls. Get them. Wow, I didn't actually check its stun resist. 50% stun resist. Yeah, that wasn't worth it.
Be gone, fiend.
Stephanos took care of him though. So I think so he's going to blow on the next turn.
Obliterated.
Do they explode after Gargling Grab, or it's some other skill they use and then the following turn they explode? Not that it matters here now.
This expedition at least promises success.
God, back-to-back fights. Gee. One at a time, boys. Just wear through them. I hate to have to spend their cultists' turns to heal, but I mean, these groupers do so much damage. And I was thinking about using one of the dog treats, but the sodden crew fight tends to take quite a long time in my experience. So I want to have both the dog treats. I expect to use both of them. I expect the man-at-arms to get hit with the chains and be out of the fight for the majority of the battle. There you go, should be dead next turn. Good numbers. 14 heal is a substantial heal. I'm happy with that. Get killed with a packet of poison. Nerd.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Let's go for crests instead. And then we'll hang on to the onyx. And that's all good. Okay, boss battle time.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Here we go.
Even in death, the captain shouts his orders, and the crew obeys.
This thing in front here is the worst. Drowned puller. Let's vulnerability this nerd. And hopefully do the most damage to it. Good dodge. It can be blighted, so that's what we're going to go for. Ow! $19 damage, hell yeah. Oh yeah, the pig boss is so cool. The first time I fought it, I made the mistake of going for the little boss first. Oh my word. It was not good. I never quite know how to deal with this drowned puller. I think like a damage every time poison effect could be quite good. Yeah, it can be blighted. It's got 14 hit points. Poison does 5 damage. It'll take 2 turns to poison it to death. If I use Hound's Harry, I can do some more damage to both of them while stacking bleed. Mutiny. Oh, he can still attack. Okay, I think I might try just a straight smash.
Annihilated.
Annihilated. God damn, this thing goes quick. Ah, you see, I should have attacked him before he hits someone because he's got 50% protection. Right. Ouch. Okay, so I can't actually use Hound's Harry from here. What's the stun chance? 50%. And he's got one more round worth of dog treat damage. That's gonna have to be addressed. It's actually difficult to get damage on this thing also because this immobilization is super irritating. I'm just hoping that my man-at-arms can one-shot this guy now. If I stun him, does he let go? He does not. Bring out your dead. Okay, but I need to swap these two around. This is a problem. Okay, we're halfway in hit points after 4 rounds. It's not good. Loving the dodges. Good work. I wish, well, I kind of wish boarding clutch would have push back. That's what I need. I need a push back skill. No! God damn it. Okay, this is going badly now. Bleeds are stacking up. I'd say this Sodden crew is easily one of the more difficult ones, I think. Can try to stun this guy and move forward. It's unlikely to stun him. Yeah, he resists it. But at least I moved, so... worth, I guess. I forgot to use the dog treat. Damn it! I do have herbs that I can use to remove that. This is super annoying. My Houndsmaster is stuck in position 1 now. All these bleeds, fucking hell. And he's actually healing the bastard. I have to keep hitting him with Plague Grenade. Otherwise we're actually doing... He's actually healing. Okay, this is not going well. Let's take a think about this. So what's my priority here? It has to be to keep stacking damage and bleed on this guy at the back. And I need to get the Houndsmaster to position 2. I'm guessing that if, with the Man-at-Arms, I use that stun skill to move him forward 1, he'll still be in position 2 because this guy is immobilized. So I need one of these two to kill the guy in front. It's worth a try. I doubt it's going to work. Yeah, he's still stuck there. God damn it. So I can't use my Houndmaster's most powerful skill on the back line. He was 40 last turn, he's 47 this turn. No matter what, I think the Plague Doctor has to keep hitting him with poison. And the Sky Spear is only 2 to 3 damage. He's got 50% protection. Why has he got protection? Oh, because he used that drink ability. Oh, and he rolls a 0 and bleeds him. Are we gonna have to flee here? For fuck's sake. It's this immobilizing thing that's super annoying and totally screwing us over here. I need to do 8 points of damage there. Fuck's sake. He's got a lot of stress. Yeah, he's probably going to bleed to death. Oh, I hate how he keeps moving everybody around. God damn it, that fucks me over so badly. I need to move Grey Girl back, but then that puts Bosco back into position 1. And he's probably going to bleed. I just have to get Bosco to position 2 because he's our main damage dealer against this guy. Actually, like, I mean, if Bosco's position 3, that's not the end of the world. I'm just trying to move Jungian back to position 1 or 2 so he can crush. He's down to 30. What's heave ho? Is that also immobilize? And it gives increased protection. Okay, so I kind of have to hit this guy just because the protection and resist. Fucking hell, this is quite a tough fight. So I think Stephanos is just going to keep everybody's hit points up, and then it's up to these 3 to do the damage here. I'm wondering if I could have done with a better team setup, like someone who can attack the front 2 positions. Like a Crusader, because you can use Zealous Accusation to damage the guy who's holding him and the back line. I desperately need to get Grey Girl back. A dodge, good, we needed that. Up to 48! Good God, his hit points keep going up and down so much. Fuck's sake. I think I don't have the right team set up for this. Seven precious points of damage. 12 precious points of damage. Come on, let's burst this fucking guy down. And the dodge helps. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. We're doing this. We're going to do this. At least I know now I have to kill this thing before getting onto this guy, because there you go. Look at his protection goes up. This is easily the most difficult fight we've had so far in the campaign.
Devastating blow.
Can Jungian at least get himself out of that? Probably.
The ground quakes.
I need him to be marked for when we're ready to attack him with Bosco. You crush that nerd. Good. That removes protection. Okay, now I get it. All right. So I haven't been fighting him properly. I've been trying to damage the back line even when that immobilize bullshit's on the field. Okay, down to 25. Clutch dodge. Seven. Ah, we needed that. Yes.
A sailor's death for captain and crew.
The bleed amulet's actually really good. Someone like a jester will put that to good use. It took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out how to beat that thing. Okay, let's try to finish the rest of this dungeon. The stress levels are a concern though, particularly because we've already camped. So I can't use the camp skills to remove stress. But the good news is we can always just run into a madman and a shaman to put everybody over the edge. But hopefully the poison and sky spaghetti combo should be enough. Yeah, it certainly is there. 5 poison, 6 hit points. That's actually true. Tim would be a great name for an occultist. Some call me Tim. Also, that would be a great skin for one of the occultists. The little horns on the side of the head. Let's see. I'm just going to keep pumping out whatever heals I can.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Good dodge.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I feel like I need the torches. I don't particularly need the holy water. Like, the chances that we're going to find a shrine that we can actually use to make use of the holy water is pretty damn low. Okay, 95, 90. Who's got the highest stress? And then we'll save 2 torches for the final battle, which is there. Good. Loving the surprises. It's actually pretty damn important to surprise these things. That's such an awesome combo. The Sky Spaghetti and Double Poison is amazing. And if this warrior goes to guard him, then it'll confirm my... Okay, it died first. But my suspicion is that if one of the enemies is poisoned, the guardian will always use his defensive skill, even if it's fatally poisoned. So then that way you essentially make it useless. For that one turn at least. Yeah, it'll take a while to burst through this guy with all his protection. I should have used target whistle, damn it. I need to get into the mindset, here we go, of lowering its... It's only got 33 protection, 13 hit points. Actually, no, I should have used that. I think if you're not going to use target whistle on the first turn, then don't bother. Good shot, Jungian.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick?
The festival should have been Hawaiian. He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy. Fucking such a good show. Of all the Python films, I think like Meaning of Life was the one that was the most difficult to get into. Because it was like a bit darker in terms of its tone was a bit darker than some of the other ones. What am I going to give up here? We'll give up the antivenom. Empty crate. Damn it! What was in here? A clam. Gold, not worth it. So what do I think these curios are going to be? They're most likely to be something that'll interact with the medicinal herbs. And we're going to need at least one shovel there, so I think we give up the skeleton key here. For the chance of more money, which I desperately want. You know what that means? It's going to proc the secret door, and we're not going to get the full worth out of the secret room. The time bandits was the weirdest one, yeah. Also, some of the stuff from the TV series wasn't great, but I mean, if you think about the amount of content they had to put out and how small their writing team was, it's actually super impressive. Some of the sketches, like Bicycle Repairman, was a bit weak. So this gives bleed chance if it goes wrong. So who's got the highest bleed resist? Jungian or Stephanos? Inquisition. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Our main weapons are surprise, fear, and ruthless efficiency are 3 main weapons. Fear, surprise, ruthless efficiency, and a fatal devotion to the Pope. 4 weapons. Always at the sketch where they go, if you'll not talk, and then they're like, get the comfy chair. And the soft cushions. Fuck, I love that show. God damn, it was funny. I remember watching Monty Python for the first time in high school, and my brain just exploded because it was the most intensely original thing I'd ever seen. I'd never seen anything like it. It was just the concept of being silly was just fucking wonderful. Let's see, so favorite Python sketch has to be the parrot sketch, with the cheese shop being a close second. I love the cheese shop, very funny sketch. And then the election night special is quite a good one, with the names of the people in the silly party, like Tarquin, Fintim, Limbim, Limbim, Bim Bim, Bim Bim, Bus Stop, Fatang, Fatang, Ole, Biscuit Barrel. I'll never forget that name as long as I live. I mean, how do you come up with that shit? Terence Philip Bong, slightly silly. Yeah, that's an ordinary rabbit, yeah. And then their reaction when the rabbit takes someone's head off, the way Arthur goes, Jesus Christ! Brilliant.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Owie. Okay, that's it. I don't think it's worth going through the obstacle for that curio. Okay, good mission. That got tough. That got very tough. But we managed to stop everybody from freaking out, and I forgot to treat his disease. Okay, we'll just pay for it. Oh, he picked up a fresh disease. Right. Right.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
The Hell's Grannies, yeah, that was a good one. And like innocent hooligans, like these like tough-looking guys getting attacked by the grannies. Right, disease. You guys get your all these STDs need to be treated. I think we're at a state where I can justify treating one negative quirk per top tier hero. Like all our most experienced guys, I need to keep all their quirks down. Remind me, the Abbey is fully upgraded at least, so that's good. Yeah, I really wanted to do a long mission with an antiquarian. Where's the antiquarian? Is the antiquarian's level 3, is she? Sugar Stalker. Okay, so we actually need another one. Just what we needed another jester.
You will be laughing still at the end.
Who was it here who was asking for a jester? It was Forever Ghostjoy. What did you say you wanted to call him? Just looking through chat here. Okay, I can't find it. Sorry, I'll just call you Ghostjoy. Ghostjoy the Jester, welcome. Right, so who else do we have here? I think we have enough Vestals. 3 Vestals and 3 Occultists is enough healing, I think. Highwaymen, we've got 2, that's enough. So we can just keep fishing every week. We'll see who's there, who's available. Right. Portraits are needed to upgrade the guild. I think it's time we start getting the guild and the barracks
to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
upgraded. So I'm going to complete the furnace.
Stronger shield. Anything to prolong a soldier's life.
We'll complete the furnace and we'll complete training regimen next, and then after that we'll do instruction mastery and the stuff here. Good missions. Next, what is this? Delays, cursed craving. What is this here? Abomination. Minus stress, plus 10 dodge. Ooh, plus 10 damage in position 1. Although, I don't think that's very good though. I think we can do better. Ancestors Vintage. For the Sonorous Prophet, I think we can do better. Trap Disarm, that's kind of meh. Let's see if we can't find the Alluring Siren. Interesting. I don't really like that hairpin though. Protection of Torch below. I'm not doing dark runs, so that's not really what I want. I've already got one of those. Don't need that very much. I think this short little skirmish here, or this one, this medium here, damage versus beast is good, and it's 6 deeds, and it's deeds that I want to focus on. So we'll do that. We'll go explore in the estate next. The good news is that means we can take Tonberry out, because the bleed effect should be quite useful. We can also take one of our jesters out, which is great. We'll take an experienced jester out in Super Duper. We'll take a Vestal, admittedly one who is level 0, but hell, 2 of them are, so. What positions can you hit? You can hit 3 and 4. So the problem is the jester can't hit position 4. So I need someone up front who can hit position 4. From position 1. But no, hang on, no, we have to get the leper out. Although the leper doesn't do very well in the warrants because he has very low disease resist. So perhaps another time. I can't take the abomination out because I got a Vestal. Here's what we'll do. We'll take the highwayman out. It's not, oh right, it's level 3. Okay, well in that case, scratch that. We should be looking at these guys then. We'll take Sugar Stalker. Let's go for the riposte tactic. Where is that highwayman? I know there's a highwayman here. Justifier, he's being treated. I know it, we'll take Stephanos out. He's a level 2, he'll be grand. And where's the other highwayman? Chandos. No, he'll freak the feck out. Super Duper. You can take all the scouting stuff. Let's see here. Jester, where was that bleed skill? We had to leave the other nice one behind. For sure we need to increase his hit points. And let's increase his bleed chance. And you, accuracy and melee skill. And plus healing received, because he's going to be tanking a fair amount. Although, yeah, his bleed resist is great. Disease resist, no, we need to increase his disease resist. Do I have any disease resist? I do not. Stun skill? Nah. I could just go with reduced stress. No, let's go with healing received. I mean, of the remaining trinkets he could use, I think that's probably the best one, yeah. I mean, when he gets healed by the occultist who has plus 40% healing, and it'll be effectively plus 80% healing. If it crits and hits high, it could be damn near 100 healing. Let's quickly make sure everybody is fully trained up. Yep, 3 and 3, 3 and 3. here we go. Super Duper needs to have his gear improved. Nice. Okay, so when we return, we'll be doing a veteran run in the Warrens. We're going to be exploring, get our hands on some deeds, and a Beast Slayer's Ring. It's actually pretty damn good. This Beast Slayer's Ring is awesome for the Warrens and the Weald, which has a fair amount of beasts. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching. When we come back, we're going to get vomited on quite a lot. I can feel it.